Hey there guys, good morning. I'm Chris Boden and welcome to today's Captain's Blog. It is Wednesday, August 29th, 10:14 hours, and it is a beautiful sunshiny morning. It's one of those days where I'm riding to work on the bike. Love this bike. So yes, this is my other Honda. For those that are always asking, it's a 1975 Honda CB550-4. It's the inline 4 down there. It's the nice, mellow motorcycle because you meet the nicest people on a Honda. It's not one of those big Harleys with the roar. I mean, this bike is... Here, I'll show you. Watch. See? It's a polite motorcycle. It's nice. It isn't one of those big roar. No, that's not my style. I'm a nice guy. Sweetness and love. That's me. So, yeah, yesterday's blog totally sucked. Sorry about that. I had a busy day. I had a lot of shit going on. I didn't really have time to wander around with a camera. So I had stuff to do. But it's a bright new day. We got all kinds of stuff to get accomplished today. Let's wander in, have a look. Batman got that apart. Check it out. Look at that. That's impressive. See, the reason we're cutting this up is we lost the title to the car. So in order to scrap it, like we planned on scrapping the car anyway. I mean, it was getting decommissioned this year, so it's been going on for quite a while. That's a busy little spider, isn't he? We've flipped this thing over, ripped that web off like 5 times. The dude keeps coming back. But see, we decommissioned the car. We used parts of it for autopsies, things like that. You'll see the videos eventually. And we lost the title to it years ago because it's been a geekmobile since, I think, 2000. I want to say 2000, since it's been a geekmobile. And we never needed the title for it. And over the course of moving across 6 different labs over all the years, we lost the title for it. And without the title, you can't take it in for scrap. So the only way we can get rid of this thing is to cut it up into tiny, tiny little pieces, and then you can scrap it. Because you can scrap a shredded car, but you can't scrap a whole car without a title. So this has gone over dozens of scrap trips and trash trips and all that jazz, and yeah. So there's the engine. That's kind of cool. That could make an interesting autopsy on its own. I might tear into that. I don't think we've ever autopsied a car engine. It could be fun. So we got the power rails done on that. I didn't make any more progress on that. I spent the evening yesterday writing a proposal. Big 5-page job, so we'll see how that works. And I've got Jack coming over to look at my car from Jack's service center next door. We're going to take a look up in there and find out what's up on there. I got to get this one up in the air because there's got to be a massive hole in the exhaust, and I gotta fix that because it's more than a little loud. I mean, it's supposed to be kind of because I mean, you know, I got the big ricer exhaust on it, but it's not supposed to be that loud. So we'll look at that. And beyond that, we got some work at Geek House 7. The tin ceiling's coming out over there. It's looking really cool. Stuff going on here. Nothing terribly exciting except for the high voltage stuff. A lot of cleaning, tidying stuff. But yeah, so that's the start of the day. It's 10:18 hours, and I'm going to go get to work.
No ladder on that. Oh, there is. Just let me up.
Find it?
No.
All right, I'll ask Batman about it. Get the fan!
Here at the Geek Group, we've invented a new fundraising strategy. You can now purchase impressively tiny coins we've compressed using high-energy magnetism. We induce a current pulse of 100,000 amps into a copper wire coiled around a golden dollar, dime, or quarter, producing very powerful opposing magnetic fields that compress a quarter to the diameter of a dime, which you then receive in a lovely commemorative package along with the satisfaction that can only come from helping the Geek Group build our endowment, which in turn will allow us to put membership fees, donations, and sponsorships towards furthering the organization rather than just maintaining it. Carry a lightning bolt in your pocket, available at thegeekgroup.org.
1,400 hours, and there's a fire truck on the corner. Girl got clipped crossing the street. Nothing big. I left my clicker inside. Thank you. So Batman, there's a fire truck on the corner. Yeah, a girl got clipped crossing the street. Pedestrian versus city bus. Everybody dies. Actually, I don't know what happened. Just some nice Mexican girl got clipped crossing the street. There's a fire truck on the corner. Blocking all kinds of stuff. So what did you go get? That's a little bit serious, isn't it?
It's the one that fits into the little T-channels.
Okay.
And it's long enough to go through the 3/4.
Okay, and we don't care if the head sticks up because it's pretty.
Right.
That's greebling.
That's gorgeous. Anyway,
It is.
I was
It's
actually
a
surprised.
big number 3, Phillips.
Yeah, that's what
Maybe
they
a
had.
4. I think that might be a 4.
It's okay. We got the bits for it.
All right. Hey,
Anyway,
you know
I was
what?
drilling the holes.
He hasn't been on camera yet.
No, I haven't.
All right, you got to tell him who you are and what your story is.
Yeah, hi, I'm Mark. I'm from Perth, Australia. So I've come about as far as you can to get to the Geek Group Galactic headquarters.
Just about, yeah.
And I'm a geek in Perth. I do computer stuff. I do a bit of electronics, a bit of electrical. I work for the local university there and look after all its computers and network cabling.
So how'd you find out about us?
I saw the videos back when you were still wearing a bow tie.
Bow tie?
Yeah.
I don't own a bow tie.
Oh,
I had a mohawk. There's Bill Nye. He's got a bow tie.
I think you're wearing a bow tie in the...
I've never owned it. I'd like a bow tie. I did not say that. God. Oh, wow, the mail I'll get.
I got clip-ons, but
No, if I'm going to learn how to tie a bow tie, I'm not doing it with clip-ons.
The first video I remember is the one where you explain the camera crane,
Okay.
and then basically just started watching it on YouTube and
Okay.
got addicted.
That's a good place to get started. That was a good video. We got to make a new camera crane. We got to do that.
Yeah.
We could do it with this.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, big upgrade. What?
I'm doing the transfer punch, so I know exactly where to place these.
That's a good plan. Yeah. Now, does that punch? Let me see that punch.
It leaves
Okay.
enough of a mark.
Yeah, I just want to make sure it went in.
Yeah, this is the one that goes with the hole jig because it fits.
The whole jig?
The hole jig is for spacing for when I do this style of connection without the 90-degree
Okay.
clamps. So the hole jig is perfectly spaced, so it fits there.
That's your whole jig.
That's my hole jig, and I use it to space out, evenly on the four corners.
So, what do you think of the lab? You've made the tour. You've come halfway around the world.
It's even more impressive in person.
Yeah?
Yep.
Cool. Then I'm doing something right. I'm not very impressive in videos. It's way cooler in person. It's actually a lot more boring in person because there's a lot that we don't show in the videos, like the boring mornings here. Yeah, because people want to see me doing office work for 3 hours every day. Man, look at this shit.
That's why we can't have nice things. I know.
Look at this. We're getting close. We got the different bolts so that these fit now. It actually engages properly. Kidwa gets here this weekend, and we're going to get a ton of shit done. It's going to be really cool. So we're just trying to get as much done as we can before Paul gets here. It looked like fun. You got more of those? I want to try one.
Well, you're doing this, and you gotta pop off.
Oh, they got little springs on them.
Yeah, so they don't.
Oh, so that's why they don't move very well. I was like, wow, it takes a lot to make that go. Yeah, they'd be way better without the springs.
Springs are our friends. See, we need to do this with like the. So I know the Newton's cradle; those don't have springs.
No.
You worry about those sliding down all the time. These you don't have to worry about sliding down all the damn time.
So
Well, the springs
what
are
else do you want to tell people out there in the world?
I'm not sure.
It's harder than it looks, isn't it?
Yes. You're used to be on camera.
Yeah, I've done it once or twice.
I've done lots of field tech stuff, so I'm always used to being
So you're used to being the guy holding the camera.
Camera,
So
yeah.
here, okay, there. Is that better?
That's much better.
Okay. There.
Jackass. Isn't that what I gotta work?
So, are we gonna haul that damn car body off anytime soon? Where's the big one? Big one. Your bolts are just long enough, aren't they?
Yeah, because I figured you tighten down into the wood a little bit.
It's bullshit. You're not a little bit off on this one. No, you completely, like, it's...
Well, I
not
wasn't
even
talking
the
about that
same
one. I was
zip
talking about
code.
this one.
What asshole put that one in there? Actually, I think I did that. Yep. That's a paradiddle.
There you go. That's paradiddles again.
You good? That where you
For
want
the top, yeah.
All right.
It's gonna suck to do
the lower levels?
the lower levels because you can't just slide.
You
them
start
up.
on nose. I'm gonna start figuring out output stuff. Tighten these down. Not like, but like. Okay.
I hate myself.
I hate you every day. I wake up in the morning every day and just like punch the mirror and go, fuck that man! Every day I do that. Then I start drinking heavily just to drown the pain of having to come in here and get abused by you all day long. They got a website for Stop the Jabroni Bullying. There's nothing. There is no website for like all the shit you give me every day. None.
It's because you deserve
Nobody
every
cares.
little
I
bit of
don't.
it.
I am
You deserve
nothing but
every little
love,
bit of it.
sweetness,
Every
and sunshine.
little bit of it.
I am your best friend in the whole world.
No, the one who gives me blowjobs is the best friend in the whole world.
I didn't know you and Jabroni were that tight, but you know, hey, if that's your thing.
Funny.
All right, what do you think?
That thing's huge.
Well, this thing is huge, but this thing is designed for like 60,000 volts. What my
It's the same thing we used
the
on
contact.
Stomper.
Yes, but no, because the contact area on this one's a lot smaller. What I need to do is replace these with a solid copper piece that wraps around and like.
So we're not gonna put the
We're gonna
arm
take
on it
these.
like
Well,
we
we
did
can no, we can use this.
Okay.
This will be all right.
Because it's low enough voltage on this one. So
Yeah, well, it's low enough voltage and it's low enough amperage. We're not
Right.
doing
It's not
the
like-
big booms.
Yeah.
But I gotta figure this out.
All right. Well, that shouldn't be too bad.
No,
Oh, I
I-
found a spring for the spring or for the ring.
Show me.
It's sitting on the wall.
Show me what you got. Oh, by the way, that's gonna crap out at 10 minutes. You'll have to start a new clip, and when you hold it, bring your elbows in. Yep, like to your body. You'll be a million times more stable, like that. It helps. It sounds dumb, but it helps. Which is really weird, because when you see me do it, I got one arm and I'm way the hell out, but I've done it 5,000 times, so I don't suck as bad at it as I used to. What's with the little spring condom happening here?
Because it came off of Geek 3 and it just so happened to have a little spring condom going on.
All right.
I was going to put a pin there and I wasn't centered in that. So
Get rid of the spring condom, because
Well,
that
it-
shit's just in the way. Okay.
it's been more than enough spring.
Yeah, I think that's perfect. This came off at Geek 3.
That came off
That's
of
kinda
Geek 3.
funny.
It's for the heating unit or whatever.
If you,
What I'm thinking, I came up
wanna
with a
put
really
it
great
here?
idea. I'm thinking of
You're gonna
putting an
drill and
actual
tap the
piece
top?
of a little U right here, so it goes around, and then you can bolt through that, and then it's nice and solid on this. Because I don't want to like drill through and it maybe tear. Oh, it's not that strong of a spring, so I can probably.
no,
drill.
you could drill and tap. You can't do it here.
No, 'cause
that
it
hole's
fucks up there.
but you got to put a hole in the center.
Nice center, yeah.
Yeah, and
Wrap the spring around it. should
drill
be
a
good.
number 7 drill bit hole. Okay, use a number 7 bit, and then tap it quarter 20. That'd be fine.
Aussie's not knowing what.
Amateur cameraman. It's all right. That might be his thing. He could be the blog camera dude. He's an AV geek.
Right.
We could put him on AV stuff. All right. We're venting. All right.
It's one of these times when you hear that in the background, just need to shake your leg.
All right. We also have to figure out the mount. So this will be cool.
You
But
got bolt holes
this
here,
is
holes
what we
there.
work on when we're not working on that.
Yeah,
That's
I was just showing you.
This
Like,
is
hey, we
awesome.
found an awesome
You're,
spring.
you're the greatest human being that ever lived.
Yay.
You can have my sister.
Oh.
Come on, she's hot. She's a virgin, dude. Ain't nobody ever had her but Pa.
Yeah, tell that to the 8 kids she squeezed out.
Or not-
cartwheeled out.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's start by taking
Well, she
off.
only had 5, and she had 4 before she figured out what the cause was. The 5th was just to be sure.
Right.
Yeah.
She ate the 6th one or something like that.
You know she watches these, and she's gonna kick your ass. And I'll put $5 on my sister kicking your ass any day. She used to beat people up for me. My sister rocks. I was a little kid, yeah. She used to beat people up for me when I was like 7. That was cool. She was mean as hell.
What was it,
Oh,
Paul?
she mellowed out a lot when
Paul
she
used
got
to do
older.
this to you or whatever, where you just, stand
No,
up?
Kidwell still does that,
Yeah,
actually.
he still
Yeah.
does.
It was a lot better before he lost 100 pounds. Now at least I have a chance. Is there? No, there's nothing on the back of that, is there?
What the hell is holding it in here? Oh, it's
I got
the
a
little
cap.
one here.
I got a little cap now.
Oh, hey. Well, that's for contact. That's your. What's actually holding it is that little screw
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Okay.
All right, so what we need is
We might have to change that though.
we need an
'cause-
electrician screwdriver.
Yeah. Well, once I saw that, I was like, oh, I thought.
There's all kinds of shit happening here. There's a screw under it. If I had a thing like that. No, it's too big.
I'm telling Mom you're being mean again.
Stab you in the tit!
This is what I work with.
Oh,
hey.
That's assault.
Then there's another screw.
Yeah,
here
I know.
that's-
I know. No, we don't need to
Oh, we
take
don't
that
need
out.
that. We don't need
We
that.
can. All we need is a piece of copper that wraps around. Hang on.
It's easy.
Does that hit?
Just
If
now.
we take the other side out, does
See,
it
this
hit?
is a disposable then. I get it. It's not, I can't remember what they call it.
A wear item?
It's a wear item, yeah. So you can replace it eventually. So
Sure.
yeah, all we gotta do is the same thing.
All right.
Make a wear item.
Take that out.
Consumable, that's the word I was looking for. That's what they call it in welding. It's a consumable.
Yeah. Does that touch?
No, it
Can it
doesn't.
be made to touch? No.
No.
All right.
So we just need the little piece of copper that'll wrap around and bolt
Yeah, that's
through
all
this
we need.
bolt.
Shit. Some of these
I got
bars.
this.
What do you got?
I got it.
You got this? Because if you can make that work, if you can make a piece of copper that wraps around and we can thread it, that's our output contactor right there, and we're set. And then it's just some bus bar mojo on insulators, and this bitch is done. What do you got? What the hell is that?
It's a piece of the scrap bus bar that has the holes in it.
No, well, maybe. We'd have, I think we're getting into machining territory. I think we're getting into grinder territory. That's a good idea though, because that's shit. You can't do anything with it
what I
anyway.
can do is if it's this long, I can bend it into a U to fit around that.
Yeah.
And then
cut
we
off
just
what
cut
you
off
don't
the
need.
excess, yeah.
All right, do it.
And I
Do it with
figured
that
because it's a
shitty
scrap,
two-
yeah, because you got a good space
Yeah,
here that we can.
do it.
So gotta find out if it's wide enough, or if
All
it's-
right, and I need to find output terminals.
I'm sure you can find something in there. And if not in there, Bruce had some of it in the totes over yonder.
These will work. Hey, like those. All right. Sexy, yo.
I'm sexy and
That's
I
where to
know
start.
it.
All right, so you just want a thing that wraps around
Yeah.
and extends past, so we've got a big spot to bolt something to.
Well, you might have to bolt it with this bolt. I'm looking at it. This bolt that goes through, because there's another acorn piece here.
Yeah, we don't want that. That holds the thing on.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to drill it there, and this holds your bent copper piece on, but your copper piece is shaped exactly like this. It has a tail that goes up, and then we've got a hole there we can put a bulldog
Okay.
on, and then our wire connects there.
Okay, right. It doesn't have to go. I was thinking like a U. But we don't have to do a U. A bend. And you know where that hole is? That hole's perfect. Because it allows. So this piece
And
is
really, you can
fucking-
take this, put it in a vise, and beat the shit out of it with a hammer and bend it over.
I remember I was straightening this yesterday, remember?
Yeah.
I was doing that? I was doing it all by hand. I didn't use a hammer.
Okay,
Batman's just that goddamn
let's
sick.
see the end of that.
Come on. It's, I can never remember the math, how much you subtract from
Radius times pi. These are your soft jaws?
Put it on right up there.
No. You got to bend from the end out. So, fuck this. We don't need soft jaws. We don't care if it's got a scratch on it.
That's not the end we're bending though. 'Cause that's,
We're gonna bend there first.
we don't need to bend that.
We need to bend there. Because if you bend here before you bend there, you won't be able to bend there. 'cause you
I
got a
didn't think we
curve in it.
needed to bend there because
Totally
the consumables don't have that. You know, the consumables just hang down, and then if we're bending
Yeah, but
there,
the
we got
consumables don't have 2,000 volts between the sides.
But we
gonna
have
need
an
ball peen
acorn
here.
bolt in the
Give me
way.
ball
We have an
peen.
acorn bolt in the way. That's why we can't bend it over.
Oh, you're an asshole.
That's why I was like, we'll just bend it in and out.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying you're an asshole.
Yeah.
How about there?
I think right there.
Think. We're gonna need a ball peen hammer. You're gonna regret that.
Yeah, 'cause this table and vice combination sucks ass.
Well, who's the asshole that bolted that place to that table?
Me, because that's the only other fucking table we had.
I don't want to hear it. That's sounds like excuses.
Oh, something like that, yeah.
Get out of there. Get. You don't know. You don't know. Kids. Get on that side and give me a good steady pressure here. More pressure, pussy. You go around to that
Well,
side.
if it's up here, there's
Go
I'm
around.
bending like
Go around to that side.
and then I'm gonna let it go.
Right now, Eakin's loving this.
See, now you're leaving all these hammer marks and you're pretty confident.
Buff out.
You're
I'm
buff.
buff right out.
buff
I
you
am
up.
buff.
See, now we bent this piece up though, and we wanted that for the other one.
You just wouldn't know what to do if you woke up somewhere and just didn't have anything to bitch about, would
Yep.
you? You'd just die.
No, I'm thinking ahead. So fuck up the expensive piece of copper. I save you money.
You bitch. You know what you cost me in therapy?
Psh, whatever. Amy does it for free. That's what I know. That's what she really does around here. She just does therapy.
She does
for
work in a
everyone.
nut house.
Yeah, exactly.
I think she's secretly analyzing all of us and like getting her PhD. She's writing her doctorate dissertation on us.
Right.
Atypical interactions in a stressful work environment.
We gotta grind that off because it's
Crazy Amy.
that piece is just like.
Hey!
What?
I told you it'd be too long hanging out there like
Oh
that.
yeah, I know, but we can't
Flapping
bend it
it
over
away.
though. It just has to be cut out of the way.
Okay. And
And then we'll cut.
then really, yeah, we just trim that off, bolt that down. I'd leave a little, like when you cut this off.
Oh yeah, I plan on leaving as much as excess as I can.
No,
you
I'd
wanna-
cut it
Just right about.
right here.
Yeah, that's about.
That way you've got the whole hook.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And we can cold saw that shit.
Hopefully.
Here, put this on there. We'll mark it for the other end.
The other end.
Clip.
You need
You good?
Clip. So I'm gonna go
Right
that
there.
long?
Yeah, I'd go that long. Now, do we have that shit on the other end?
Yes, we do.
All right, here, put on.
Rain Man.
All right. I just had to figure out which way to bend it.
Bend him.
I gotta bend to the line. Batman?
Sorry.
Okay, you pull. I promise I won't. You put your hand that low, I'm gonna
Hold
hit
on,
you.
I can get a good start bend on it.
Okay.
Like that.
You happy there? Can you go any further? Because if you can go that far, I mean.
No, I won't get tight to the vise. That's
Okay,
the
you ready?
problem.
Okay. It's Ben. I'm just having fun fucking wailing on it.
That's why you can love his jobs so much. The blacksmith and whatnot.
Yeah, you know what the downside is to being a blacksmith, though? You get one arm that's huge, and the other one looks like
That's
this,
why you switch up.
and people just think you jerk off too much.
That's why you switch up. See, now you've bent it too much.
It's never too much. It's fine. Just leave it like that. Leave it like that. It's awesome. It's awesome. That's what all the cool kids are doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be great. All right, now where did we mark the other end? Oh, you got to mark there. Just make like picture. Okay.
Like picture, yeah, sure.
You need the line on the other side too, so you can see it. You need help?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I got Sharpie on my own today, so I got a blue one
Yeah,
instead of
I
that
get it.
shitty purple one you gave me yesterday. That had
Bitch,
half a drop of shit left in it. You're rolling,
Bitch.
pimping with a fine point black Sharpie. Today you've got the raspberry Sharpie.
Hell yeah, raspberry. You mad, bro?
Yeah.
Just need
Talking shit. There's
They
gonna be a
need to make
Sharpie showdown.
Sharpies. They need to make Sharpies that are scented. They have the magic markers that are scented. They need,
Got my own fine point. I got a dual tip.
Oh, dual
Tip. Look at that. See?
Dual
I got,
tip. Look at you.
I got the whole setup here.
I'll cut you.
You can try. I got blue Sharpie. Hairball. Were you supposed to be doing something else? I think you had stuff. I got them out. Okay. What about the other
You just want
the
to
other
play
shell
with it.
stuff?
No, you just want to use the cold saw.
I like the cold saw.
I hate the cold saw with copper, and I doubt you'll like it. Just a little warm. Right. Yeah, I think this should work.
Hey, Batman. We got a part.
So I really wish we had a buffing wheel.
Huh?
We had a buffing wheel.
I'd do that with a belt sander, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe.
You want to do the other one first? Cut them both?
Maybe I wanted to see how this one looks.
Oh, it'll be
before I
great.
went and
It'll be
cut it.
great.
And then, you know,
I
then
have
a clean
every
edge.
faith in your ability.
That's somewhat better. That's a little more.
You happy with that, Darren? What you doing?
This is one of the AS400 cases. There was nothing in it to begin with, but a little bit of dirt and a few backplanes. So it's probably going to be sold off for parts.
Okay.
The other remaining two are going to be end tables because they're just absolutely beautiful on their
Okay,
own.
cool. And we've still got the one that works.
Oh yes.
Yeah, these
main
are the
unit-
ones that came empty and were junk.
Yeah, they'd cost way too much to even get to an operating state, much less do anything for us.
Okay.
So we're not losing anything here. Hopefully,
Cool.
we're gaining. And all the parts are right behind you. In fact.
Yes, this is backplanes and power supplies and stuff.
And it's all for sale.
Cool.
There we go.
So what you doing?
I am working on bolting in the lower shelves. For the thumper rod.
We got our big contacts in. We got to drill the mount holes for these stuff.
Yeah.
But those are looking good, and they'll work. There you go, Andy. How hot is it right now? Hot. It's totally safe. But there is your wedding ring, and you'll notice it is completely unscathed. It's absolutely fine. Now, you want to know how I knew we could do that with your ring? Oh. Yeah. We have a little bit of tungsten carbide too. We use it in here. Now, these pieces you can't touch because they're very, very hot. But come on in behind the curtain. This going down. These on here, these electrodes are made out of the same exact material as your ring. Now you can see how hot these get. When they start out, they're nice and square, like that. See how they're all melted down? That's because when this fires 360 times a second, that deposits about 20,000 amps across there of current. It makes a lot of light and a lot of noise. That's why we keep it back here in the little tiny room. But this is a very, very accurate switch. And it's not 360. We're a little less than that because we've got some of the electrodes out. But this, when these come into alignment, that closes the circuit. And the spark jumps across here, through the bar, across here, back out. And if you ever really want to know how it all works, you watch our video on Tesla coils, and that'll teach you everything you want to know. Awesome. But now you can go to your lovely bride and say, I shot a lightning bolt through my ring. And that science weirdo guy shot lightning across the room through my ring. And now you got your dragon rings. There you go. So, there. What's this whole thing called? This is a Tesla coil. In fact, that was 200,000 watts of input energy. You hit about 2.4 million volts across the room. That's amazing. Yeah, it's pretty fun. That's what I do. Which is why my math has to be a little bit tighter than, Oh, we got algorithms for that. Right. Yeah. Yes, it does. This is kind of a pass-fail thing. Either it works or everybody dies. Oh, so. You like math. At the very least, it was really expensive when we let the magic smoke out. Hey, shit! That might be exactly what I need. Yes. Aha. So you guys are the green roof guys.
Yes.
What's the next step?
Well, we kind of took a look at it today, and
Today was like the feasibility study?
exactly.
Yeah. Is it
Test
feasible?
number one. Sure.
Okay. Now it's all about finding government funding.
Definitely need a roof.
Yes.
There's no doubt you need a roof.
I have a high
Especially in
voltage
there.
lab with a leaky roof.
Yeah,
That's bad.
and that's probably your worst roof in the building.
Yeah, it is. So, and there's plenty of water for the roof.
Is there any architectural drawings around available?
Good luck. Send me an email or give me your card, and I can put you in contact with a guy who would have architectural drawings.
Okay. Because that would be one consideration we need to determine still is whether to hold it.
Okay.
As far as weight, because it varies on the type of greener system you can do.
Okay.
It has to be a lightweight.
Well, there's all kinds of different roofs here. I mean, you probably want a lightweight roof over the old gym, but over the high voltage lab where it's a concrete slab, you could probably get away with something pretty hefty. Excellent.
You could, yeah.
You'll have an email from me by end of business.
Oh, great. Yeah, that was kind of the only missing piece I would think. Other than that, it's definitely
How hard is it to get government funding? I'm sure it's out there. It's just a matter
It's out
of
there. It
contacting
depends
people.
on a lot
Given
of-
that we're a national nonprofit, we're a science center, are you guys aware of what we want to do for you in this? Yeah.
And it was one of those weird jump.
Video? Like video production?
A little bit.
Just put them in over here.
We run one of the top 20 YouTube channels for nonprofit organizations.
That's just.
We have over 5.5 million views on YouTube and climbing daily. We have 3 YouTube channels. And 5.5 million views is just amazing. We have 3 different YouTube channels, plus a live television network and a radio network.
And a record ballpark.
They used to be. This will actually be drill gigs when it's done. Right now, this is where video editing is temporarily housed. This is Liz, who's in charge of video production. She makes lots and lots of videos. And what we want to do is you guys do the roof, and we do a whole series. It wouldn't just be one video. We could do like a dozen videos on the whole process. And these can be, you can do anything you want with the videos. You don't have to pay a dime to get them produced. We do all the legwork on it. We've got camera cranes and all kinds of, we've got a steady cam, I mean, everything.
Fun.
At the end of it, you can put the videos on your website, use them for marketing, promotion, customer education, frequently asked questions, all that jazz, and the publicity for you guys is staggering.
I was going to say that could be a great way to build in an educational
That's the
component
idea.
to
That's,
the grant is
yeah.
to have these videos that we could basically explain how to do this new
And
roofing
it's
technology.
soup to nuts. It's the whole thing.
Yeah. That'd
So-
be a huge part of the grant. I would
There
say.
you go.
Yeah, that's awesome. Definitely.
Snag me that grant and I'll make you famous. These are our big production cameras. These are for the TV network. They look like that one or that one. These are live cameras. And then this is one of the rooms. This is Studio C, where we do equipment autopsies, basic educational videos. Right now we're doing one on multi-track recording. We're doing a whole series on that. Everything you ever want to know about tape. And we do sponsor videos here. Like if you want to make a specific video just for you guys that wasn't Geek Group branded, and you want to talk about, your roofing company and hey, we're the coolest guys in the world because we've got the biggest dicks and green roofs and raw. This is where you come and we shoot that. We put your logo back there and we can key out any color of the wall you want. Remember when you were a kid, take things apart and just see how they work?
Yeah.
We do that in a big way, and we call them equipment autopsies. We've done it with everything from like a Hilton hammer and old hard drives and lawnmower engines to we've done a street sweeper. We've done a forklift. Refrigerators, a vending machine, big like Coke machine. Just take stuff apart, see how it works, and people love it.
Buckyballs?
Amazing Magnets is a sponsor. That is not a buckyball. This is almost a buckyball. Though this is actually a dodecahedron.
You're taking them off the market?
Yes, because God forbid that we precious children kill themselves. We go on a very opposite philosophy of this isn't a daycare center. And our system is evolution works, natural selection works, and the kid who eats too many marbles doesn't grow up to have kids that eat too many marbles. It's a really good system. That way it lets us actually play with fun shit like flamethrowers and rocket launchers and lightning generators and big Jacob's ladders like this will be in a couple weeks. But the greenwood thing is definitely something else. Absolutely cool. And combined with the windmills and all that jazz, and we do a lot with energy.
The only thing that I think we'd like to contemplate a little more, at least, I would, Eric, is how can we make it visible?
Oh God, yes.
And I think that's not only visible, but accessible.
Like as a demonstration?
Yeah, do you have a part of the building that you would say, based on interior traffic, I would want to bring people up this way and have them look there?
Like a viewing area almost of the green room.
I mean, actually,
Yeah, I do.
if we
That wall right there. That wall extends up. No, it doesn't. That's the same height as the other roof.
no, but that roof section actually goes up about
Yeah,
4
this-
feet
this
higher than
goes
this
over
deck
there.
does.
What
And
about
that's roof?
there was that small overhang cannon for the vestibule area, I think. That
In the back corner.
yeah. There
That's
was
right
windows that
over-
looked over it.
Yeah, but they come out of the boiler room,
Oh, not really.
and that's a 30-foot climb. There's got to be a way. We might be able to get, as part of the grant funding, to build a stairway on the side of the
On the side
building
to go up
where
and-
people, because I would dearly love if this became your guys' show pony. Like if this was something where when you've got potential clients, because we're going to have different weights, different types.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be pretty and consistent. You can use this totally as test stuff.
Yeah.
I can mount cameras up there where you can have on your website, say, hey, here's a live cam of a green roof and what's going on there right now. I have no problem putting cameras up there.
That'd be awesome.
And the technology even exists where we have a camera up here right now. It's our weather cam, where you can get on the internet and log on to that, do that on your website.
Wow.
So we can do that. That's easy. And we've got weatherproof camera housings and all that jazz, and they're not expensive.
Wow. That'd be
So,
awesome.
yeah,
I
I'd
think
love
this
to be your
could be a
showcase.
showcase, like you're saying. We could really, with the flexibility of
Yep.
kind of what you're saying.
We
just
do
be able
that.
to
We do that
create
for a lot of
whatever
other
we want.
sponsors.
Yeah.
Like Kuka uses us as a showplace, and Haas Machine Tools. Like those machines they're really complicated to use. We're making. If you want to go out right now and buy a set of training videos for one of those machines, you're going to spend about $2,500. We're making a series of 500 videos that anybody can get on the internet and watch for free, and they're all about Haas and how to use Haas machines with ISCAR tools. And if you think Haas and ISCAR don't absolutely love us, because it costs them, it's millions of dollars in video production that costs them nothing. They just give us the machines. We're the same way with the roof. You guys can bring clients through here 6 days a week, no problem. I'm totally down with that. I think it'd be great. We live and die by our sponsors, so anything I can do to make your world a better place, I'm there.
Yeah,
Right?
very cool.
Yeah.
Cool. If there's anything
meet
I can do
Chris.
to help, you let me know.
Yeah,
Thank
nice
you.
meeting you.
You'll have an email with contact info for our architect dude
Yeah.
presently. I'll fire that off to you as soon as I get up to do editing this evening.
Great.
So, cool.
Thanks.
Thanks, man.
Thank you,
Yeah,
kids.
have a good
Have
one.
fun.
I learned how to run a machine shop.
Set up an enterprise level server.
Program 9-foot robots.
Make lightning!
Edit video.
I'm building a radio station.
Light bulb terrarium.
A high-performance electric car.
I'm a CNC geek.
Computer geek!
Robot geek.
Physics geek!
AV geek.
I'm a radio geek.
Craft geek.
Car buff.
No matter what kind of geek you are, we've got a place for you here at the Geek Group. Come join us. We build awesome. And you can do anything you want with a video. You can put it right on the front page of your website and use it as a commercial for your company and anything you want. But you gotta fix the hole. And we gotta do it fast.
Okay.
So tell me what I need to know and tell me what your thoughts are.
Did Trip direct you to a brick selection room?
No.
Right now.
I've got to call into Heather at Boden.
Okay. She will be able to help you pick out whatever you need for that.
I'm trying to see if we can get bricks donated even. It's
Yeah, there's a
probably
good
not
chance.
a lot of brick,
Uh-huh.
but I don't know what bricks cost.
Yeah. Not.
It doesn't have to be a perfect match. It just has to make the city happy. I'm easy. I'm happy with this. I really could not give a shit.
Yeah.
But as long as the city's happy, I'm happy. That's if they are purple and neon pink, I don't care. I just
Well, that's what I told them. I'm like, I have a ATN brick at my shop. Even if they can't find a match that's any closer, then maybe we'll just scoop those up.
What's an ATN brick?
What's that?
What do you have in brick? Or?
I have a tan. Just
a tan. Okay. I thought you said ATN. I'm like, what's
no,
an ATN brick?
Just a tan, smooth brick, and we
Okay.
can bring those out if we need to, if they can't find something.
The whole thing's a write-off for you. Like all the materials in that are tax deductible.
Sure.
Because it counts as a donation to a national nonprofit and all that.
All right.
So, anything else you need to see?
No.
Okay. You want to see the cool stuff inside?
I do. Let me take a picture of this so we can
Sure.
get measurements, and then we can do the other stuff.
How did you hook up with Trip then? How's that?
Trip has donated his services here for years.
Oh, really?
He's a good guy.
Yeah, he is.
He's
I've known
been
him for a
big
few
help.
years, and met him
Get out of your shot.
before the.
Oh, it's much bigger in the camera picture.
Here, I'll stand here for detail.
There you go.
There, does that make you feel better?
I think we're good.
That's a way smaller job now.
Yeah.
So you want to come see the lightning?
Sure.
All right.
So this is the old YMCA building?
He's going to intern here. But this is the Lotus. And that'll be full electric
Ridiculous.
conversion.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And that's my car, which has a blown throwout bearing, and that's why it's on the hoist. But the idea is, if you want to work on your car, you can do that at home in your driveway, but it sucks. Just having a hoist makes things a million times easier. You can come here and use the hoist and have access to all the tools, because there's no garage in America where you can just show up and be like, hey, can I use your hoist for a couple hours? I don't actually want to pay you the $600. I can do it myself for $50, but I just need to borrow your hoist for a while.
So when I have to fix my Lotus.
Yeah, come on over. And we actually are very well versed in how to put a Lotus on a hoist. We play with giant industrial robots, if you ever want to play with one of those. We have a full machine shop.
Wow.
I mean, everything. This is one of the video production sets. This is a little project I'm building. It's a ring launcher. We've got an Orbitron, which if you've never ridden one of those, it's fun as hell.
I've never been in an Orbitron.
Blow your mind. Here, I'll show you the thing that really freaks people out.
How long have you been in this space then?
Almost 2 years. When we moved in, no electricity anywhere, no water anywhere, no heat or air conditioning anywhere.
What did they do?
They trashed it. The YMCA sold it to another group of people who were morons, and they just destroyed the place. They packed the cold air returns with trash, all kinds of fun stuff. This is what I do. My world is high energy, high voltage. But if you ever want to come and learn how to build these or tinker on it and be part of the team, that's what we do. It's a place for people to come and tinker. It's a hackerspace.
This is your brainchild?
Kind of. It's me and about 300 of my closest friends.
Oh, yeah.
We have over 10,000 members worldwide.
Okay.
We've got members in something like 130 countries. But we want to make videos about people building stuff and how to build stuff. And stuff that you don't even think about. You know, how to set the third layer of bricks so that the first two don't crush out. Stupid stuff to you, but to us it's magic.
Yeah.
And I have a whole army of high school and college kids that want to watch that want to learn about that find it fascinating. Even though to you it's pretty boring and that's your typical Tuesday. So it's your chance to be that guy on TV. And my job is to make you look really good doing it.
Perfect.
This is Liz. She runs our video department. So she would be making the videos about you doing the brickwork. Okay. So, yeah. And there's a whole team of people that are all off-site today because we're shooting a whole wood turning thing. But
really,
we do all kinds of stuff, everything. But yeah, that's the plan.
I like it. Very cool.
And that's a very quick tour. There's a lot more to see. There's the robotics lab is down there, and we've got every type of laboratory and workshop you can imagine, from wood and metal to computers, lasers, robotics, physics, everything.
Yeah, wow. What kind of stuff is dumb brick I don't know nothing about?
Oh man, I've seen that. A lot of what we do is championing skilled labor. Because okay, brick masons, carpenters, electricians, plumbers. When's the last time you saw a plumber on TV that wasn't the butt of a joke? It's my job to portray your job with dignity, honor, and respect it deserves. Because there's a lot of people that think that to do skilled labor, to do a trade, is, well, they weren't smart enough to get into college or some bullshit like that. And they don't realize that plumber's making $70 an hour. Yeah, laugh at him all the way to the bank. And to be a bricklayer, there's math, there's physics, there's science, there's engineering. It's a hard job, and it's hard physical work. And there's an honor in that. And it's my job to elevate these guys and say, you could do this for a living because we need people to do this. Not everybody needs to go and get a button pusher job. We need people to build shit.
Yeah.
And that's a big part of what I do.
Yeah.
So you're kind of a hero to us. Just because you're a maker. You're a guy who makes shit.
Cool.
We also take things apart. Like this is an equipment autopsy. We took a car apart. So that's the last little bits of a Ford Aspire. But if you need a Kia engine. I can hook you up.
Oh, really?
You can have that damn thing. Take it home with you if you want. We're gonna strip it apart and do a video on, or we gotta pressure wash it all down, but we just ripped it out of the car. And we'll pressure wash it, get all clean, cut all the junk off it, and then we'll take it apart and do a video on how internal combustion engines work.
Really? That's cool. One of my guys is amateur race car driver.
SCCA?
Doing, yeah, he's at Berlin. I don't know.
Oh, okay, he does stock cars and sprint
Yeah,
cars,
the
stuff
little,
like that.
the little one, the
Sprint
little
cars.
4 cylinders.
Yep.
And I got into that a couple of years ago and just loved it.
I
So this
grew
would
up
be-
up the street from there.
Oh, yeah?
I grew up on Garfield in Coopersville.
Oh, yeah.
Which, if you follow it out, turns into Berlin Fair Drive.
Oh, yeah.
Mark, yeah.
Yeah.
5 miles up the road.
Yeah. And he's all into that.
Those things are terrifying. Oh, they're twitchy little beasties, and they're driving on like negligible friction. Just
He was watching the video one time, and I was taking the turns, I was only on 2 wheels, I got to fix my... I didn't even know. No.
Oh.
Love
So
this.
what's the next step?
We have to get brick and then just schedule the install.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you you want to deal with Heather on the brick,
You try,
or,
talk to her.
I
I
can
talked to
work-
her,
I
she's
work
gonna
with
send a
her
guy
every
out.
day. I
Okay,
can-
talk to her and say, hey, we're helping these guys out because you've got a relationship with her and she doesn't know me from Adam.
Sure.
But Tripp referred me to her, so I've got to call into her. And if you go to her and say, hey, I went and looked at it, this is how many we need, this is, because you know that stuff. We're going to have to pull a permit, but you're a licensed contractor, so that's trivial. I'll cover the cost of the permit, absolutely, because it's going to be like $30 or something for a permit. I have no idea. But because the city's on us so hard on this, we've got to do it by the book. We have to pull a permit and get inspected and all that. But as long as it's within the next like 60, 70 days, there's no problem at all.
okay.
And if you want to do it on a Saturday or a Sunday or something, like on a day off and just come down and hang out, it's totally fine. There's no rush on it other than I need it done within like 60 days, but that's plenty of time. If there's anything I can do to make it easier, if you want to do it after hours or something, you set the pace, you set the time, I'm on your schedule. I will wrap my camera crew around that.
Saturday would probably be a good day.
That's totally fine. If you want to do it like Saturday afternoon or something, that's totally cool.
All right.
And it's a rock and roll gig. Like if you show up with a couple buddies, you know, we'll get a 6-pack and rock out. That's
Yeah, we'll show up with a couple guys and make sure it's done in time. So.
Okay.
Good.
Thank you.
Well, it was good to meet you.
It's good to meet you.
And thanks for the tour.
Come
Good to
down
meet
and
you.
blow stuff up anytime you want.
All right.
Next time you come, I'll let you push a big red button of science. Okay. Big explosion. Boom!
Ride that little gizmo.
If you want to ride it, you can ride it anytime you want.
Awesome.
Because you're tall enough and you weigh less than 300 pounds, so you're totally cool.
Check and check.
There you go.
All right, well, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Where the hell did Batman go? Every fucking time I turn around, you vanish.
I'm eating my goddamn lunch.
I don't want to hear your bullshit. Who fucking cares? Like you can't handle going a couple hours without eating.
I haven't eaten all day.
Well, it's good. You help maintain that girlish figure there.
No, it's not.
We got a brick dude. Got a brick dude. Got a green roof crew coming in. Shit's happening. We're making real progress. Are you excited? Are you motivated? Are you fucking feeling it? Happy, bitch! Oh, that's kind of cool. Batman,
What?
you got to hear this. Come here.
I've been doing it all day.
You've been hearing the massive...
Because I've been, dropping tools on that table.
You're hearing it from over there? It's coming off the fence and the door. Check it out. That's neat. It's not the room echo, it's the fence echo. How's your lunch? You can keep eating your lunch.
I'm
Eat
done
your lunch.
With your phone?
Yes. This is just a different version of that.
What are you doing?
I'm feeding from my phone to Skype, back to radio, to live stream. To back out to the internet.
In other words, he's live streaming through his phone.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is kind of neat.
I can't hear radio, but I
Am I being obnoxious?
A little bit. Be obnoxious. You can do your thing.
This is a machine shop after all.
sad thing of this is I won't know if this works until I go review the footage. But are you trying to do the hack lens?
No,
to
I
lens
just wanted
thing?
to bug you.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, if I can find some head,
It takes a lot to bug Bill.
it does. If I find a headset, I think I can make it like relay.
There's one good way to really bug him. Just simply touch him. See?
And now you trip and fall to your death. So, I don't know. I gotta find a headset or something that'll let me hear what's going on in radio at the same time. Because I could see that being kind of fun walking around with this thing running. It could be fun. Be forewarned, there be monsters. And fog. Not there, too. Back.
You happy now?
No, never have. Teach Batman the lesson, never stop a drill and use material. Well, with a force center, but you gotta be careful, so just, knock everything around. People like being knocked around. Sorry, the master not approve. The master does not approve. But you can invite yourself to stay anytime you want. Blew it out of position. Oh no!
We're gonna have to take all the caps off because there's all kinds of shit down in the holes now.
Well, thankfully we have all the caps, caps. So
Yeah.
nothing's getting inside the caps, thankfully.
Well, it's flat.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta do that leg thing. You want to bend the other one and do leg them both, or?
A vice. A geek group break since when?
Hey, we need a break.
We do.
Somebody should donate a damn sheet metal brake that'll handle, 3/8 copper, 1/4 inch copper.
That's a mighty break.
All right. To the line or away from the line?
Huh?
We bending to the line or away from the line?
We're bending this one to the line.
Okay. Is that where you want it? I know you're there. Right there. You good?
It's a two-stage process. You let Batman in at first.
Hand low. You ready?
Go ahead.
Fuck, we got a twist in it.
I can fix a twist.
All right, yeah, there's a little twist in it.
Yeah.
All right, you gotta show them that leg thing you do.
Leg thing
This is the Batman thigh brake. That's too much.
It's too much fun, but not quite enough another way.
Straightening through compression.
Yep.
As much as possible.
It's got to be nice and clean for the bends, or it won't sit right with the caps.
shit. Loosen. Twist.
Ah, okay.
A little bit of a twist.
Yeah.
And there's a little bit of a twist going on right there too.
You good? Huh?
Nope.
I mean, I hate to say it, but won't the caps kind of straighten it a bit?
No,
A
they
little.
won't.
No,
The
'cause they'll-
caps float.
Okay.
The caps would quite happily hang from this.
Okay.
Okay, now we gotta fix that twist.
Let me see it. Let me see it.
There's the funky twist
Yeah,
here
I know.
that
Let me
won't.
see it.
How bad is it? It's pretty. That won't. That's not a very. It might fix it when we bolt the main.
No, here.
Bolt it.
Bolt it just at the tip right there.
Hold on, no, you'll mess up the bend here. That's why I was bending in.
Oh, you're gonna do it backwards?
I'm gonna use the wrench there, or else you'll mess this
Yep.
up.
Yep.
And you're just, square one. That's way more better. That's fucking gorgeous. All right, let's take it over to the.
Let's see where we are for height.
Jeff.
Oh shit. Yeah. Alright, let's see how much too long. Alright. Now if we trim that. Well, we're sitting flush there. So we trim that about there. That should put us about an 8 high.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. Well, let's bend the other one.
All right.
And we'll see if I have to cut that one as well.
Alright, let's tweak it. Because if we let them float an 8 high, they'll never hit, but they're down low. It's as much contact area as we can get.
Straight this one.
Alright. Do your thing, G.
Word. That one's obvious.
So you guys are straightening this solely so the caps won't float in the rag.
Yeah, it's got to sit flat and it's got to interface to the primary power rails perfectly, so it's got to be a right angle. You happy there?
Well, not yet.
You're a fussy bitch.
Yeah, but this fussy bitch makes it look pretty and it works good all the time. Yeah, another fussy bitch doesn't worry about it.
Yeah.
You don't have too much of a twist in that. Alrighty.
Alright. Measure height for this one.
That one.
Oh, it's an 8th high, so
right,
yeah,
so that
that's
one's
cool. Alright.
I need the coils all wood. Shit, my caps are dressed.
Today's episode of the Captain's Blog is brought to you by BoltDepot.com, who provided the great and many fasteners that we are using in this project. Thank you to Matt and the awesome guys at BoltDepot.com.
Bolt Depot.
Do we need to make them a little theme song?
You should. Right, the one I can say.
$18.39 hours. Check it out. All the way from one end to the other. Ceiling is out. That's cool. And now we clean up the big mess. Good job, man. That's impressive.
Yeah.
The whole thing's out. Now we gotta take out all the shitty pipes. There's stuff there just cut off up in the wall.
Yeah, I
Look at
see
that
that.
one.
Maybe that's where all the rust damage came from on the
It's
tin.
entirely possible.
Somebody cut it off years ago and just, we'll just leave it.
But now the next big thing is we'll knock these down.
Yeah.
Which is trivial. But we'll tear that down, we'll tear that down. I don't know if we should do over the windows or not. I don't know what's behind it.
We discovered that one is glass.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? You broke the glass? You broke the glass. Jabroni broke the glass. Yeah, that was glass.
And I assume that the front here and the one on the other side at least are.
Alright.
Not sure about those two.
Alright,
Didn't
well,
mess with those.
now did that glass go all the way up?
No, it's not visible from the outside.
No, it's trapped in up there. Okay. I have no idea.
And from the building, it looks like either used to be, it might have been glass at one time, but they've lost it off.
Okay.
Blew it up, whatever.
I don't know. We'll take these down, both sides.
Yeah.
And that's pretty simple. That's just, and they're so small, it's not going to take any time. And we'll do that before we haul all the shit out, because we don't want to make a whole new mess. So, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Show you the pile of scrap metal that we're going to be hauling out at some point.
And this is bits of ceiling that were too damaged to salvage?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the pile of scrap metal.
That's a pretty good pile of scrap metal.
And figured you'd get a kick out of this one.
Oh, wow. The mouse that was. He just laid there and died.
Yeah, he must have been laying underneath the pile when we started throwing shit on it.
That's funny.
Because it's recent.
Yeah. Alright, well, you guys have fun. There is chicken on the grill, and this dog needs chicken. This is Omni the Wonder Dog, and you're not. And that's today's Captain's Blog. See you tomorrow.
Alright.